Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Going to run through today's promotions again. This is going to be a daily thing that I'm going to be doing, so I'm going to come to you live every day around this time. Going to be sending the daily promotions on each sports book and running through the slate of the night. Tonight we have just one game in the NFL between the Chargers and the Raiders. The smallest slate of sports we've had in a long time. No MLB, that starts back up tomorrow. A little NBA preseason, NHL preseason, but just one football game tonight. So I'll be going over that, what kind of promotions are going to be going on, and also if there's any value in the game. So first I'll start off at OddsJam. I will go to our positive, I'll show you the top, positive EV bets. So there is one that sticks out to me specifically. And it is, let's see, it's right down here, if I can, right here. So it is Jalen Guyton over 1.5 receptions or under 1.5 receptions. Pinnacle stating it should be at minus 120 on the over, minus 110 on the under. Looks like minus 110 is pretty consistent across the board. You can see you can get it at DraftKings and Pinnacle for minus 110. But over at Fanduel, you can get over 1.5 receptions at plus 102. That's just, you can see the discrepancy in that line right there. You're going from minus 120 to plus 102. I'm going to be jumping on that. As you can see, it's got a 3.04% expectancy. I will be taking that. That's not a promotion or anything. That's just OddsJam's calculators putting that together and showing you that there's tremendous value in that play for him to catch over 1.5 balls in tonight's game. So now we will get to the promotions. We'll start with FanDuel. Their odds boosted today. They have Derek Carr to have one or more passing touchdowns in each half versus the Chargers, boosted to plus 200. Bookmakers, I believe, have the total at 51.5. Looks like it's going to be a high-scoring game. So if you think that's the case and you are going to be thinking that the total is around 51 or greater, then I would think that would be a good bet for Derek Carr to have one or more touchdowns in each half. I believe his line's at over 1.5 touchdowns, and it's about minus 150, minus 160. So bookmakers are predicting him to have over 2 touchdowns. Just depends on if they're going to be in each half. The second one is going to be Herbert to throw 2 or more passing touchdowns and the Chargers to win versus the Raiders. Chargers are 3-point favorites in this game. Herbert's been on fire and is making himself a legitimate quarterback in this league and a legitimate MVP candidate this year. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Jared Cook, just to name a few, Austin Eckler, all great receivers / running backs and tight ends. So this is kind of the same as the Derek Carr one. Do you think he's going to throw 2 touchdowns? Again, the bookmakers have it at 51.5. If you believe so, these guys should have 4 touchdowns, two to each of them. Then it comes down if you think the Chargers can win at home tonight. That's all FanDuel has today. DraftKings, I didn't find any, they do have one, and that's Justin Herbert to throw for 325 yards. That's up here at plus 190. Herbert's been right around that 300 mark all year in terms of the bookmaker setting his yards total at. I know last week I believe he went for around 280. A little tougher matchup, but today is going to be a little bit more favorable matchup. The Raiders are not the greatest defensively, and again, like I just stated, expect a high-scoring game tonight. So 325 plus at plus 190 could show some promising value there. Now we're going to roll over to BetMGM. They typically don't have any boosts for the day that are outstanding. But again, like I covered last week, they do have the same game parlay insurance, 25, and then the risk-free touchdown bet up to $25. I'll be taking advantage of both of those. I think my risk-free touchdown bet is going to go to Mike Williams tonight. He's been on fire. I expect him to continue that tonight. Their one promo for the day is going to be Josh Jacobs to score 1+ touchdown and the Raiders to win. Josh Jacobs just coming back off that injury. Raiders +3 on the road. You're getting good juice at +320. Just depends if those two bets align and what you like in tonight's game. We're going to go over to Caesars. This may be my favorite. I know I kind of covered it when discussing the FanDuel boost, but Derek Carr over 1.5 passing touchdowns, even money. Like I said, I believe this is at minus 150 or minus 160. Max bet $25. Again, not the biggest bet you can place, but over 1.5 passing touchdowns seems like a great bet tonight. Darren Waller, I expect him to have one, and I expect Hunter Renfrow to have one. Those are just my predictions. But again, plus 100 over at Caesars. Also, they have one more, Waller over 5.5 receptions and the Raiders to win. This kind of goes with Josh Jacobs' bet, paired with the Raiders to win. If you like the Raiders to win, I would think Waller would have over 5.5 receptions. Those, I would assume, go hand in hand, as Waller is the number one target clearly. That's Carr's favorite target. He throws him a ton of balls. I remember watching the Week 1 game. I believe it was Monday Night Football. He had 19 targets. It's just absolutely insane. So if you think the Raiders win, I would say this is a great bet at plus 350. That's all I have at Caesars. The biggest, I would say, boost of the day goes to WinBet. They have 5 of them here. They didn't have much throughout the weekend, so I think they're making up for lost ground today and offering 5. So we'll run through them real quick. Chargers to win by 13 plus at plus 300. If you think the Chargers win by just about 2 touchdowns, you can get that at plus 300. This might be my favorite out of them all. Derek Carr, Justin Herbert, both over 300 pass yards. Again, I've already said it 3 times. I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think these teams are going to move the football down the field. So both quarterbacks have 300-plus passing yards is not that crazy of an ask. These quarterbacks have been around and over that number almost every game this season. I believe Derek Carr has, and Herbert's right around that number. The next one, Raiders to win by 10-plus. So this is pretty juicy at plus 450. Comes down to the last couple things I said. Do you think the Raiders win? If you think the Raiders have a chance to win tonight, might be a possibility to take this at plus 450. Then they have a couple touchdown bets. So Austin Eckler, Keenan Allen, and Mike Williams to all score a touchdown tonight, boosted to plus 600. You're getting the top 3 touchdown-focused players on the Chargers to score a touchdown. If you think this is a high-scoring game, I don't know why you wouldn't take this bet. Eckler, Allen, and Williams all capable to score touchdowns in tonight's game. And then the next one is going to be kind of like I just said with the Chargers. With the Raiders, you're going to get their top 3 options. Darren Waller, Josh Jacobs, Henry Ruggs, all to score a touchdown. Waller and Jacobs are pretty accustomed to scoring touchdowns. Ruggs might be a little bit of a long shot, but again, at plus 2,000, $50 is going to make you, $1,050. So I think that's another good bet. I hope we see a lot of scoring. I'm on a lot of the overs on player props. I'm on a lot of anytime touchdown scores, and I am going to be on the Chargers tonight. So hopefully these teams move the football down the field, don't settle for a lot of field goals, and can get the ball into the end zone. We'll be back with you again tomorrow.